Hey, good morning YouTube. Bob here at Moonlight Meadows, Bob and Pat. We're getting ready to bring the stock in off of summer grazing up here to our winter pad. They're stretched out pretty well across that lower field. We call it the deep V. They're ready to move. We tried to get them up here last night. We just ran out of daylight, and the problem with that is they tend to run through the fence. So we held off till this morning, and yeah, they're about ready. We had a couple loose bales. We unloaded some hay yesterday, some loose bales, so we dumped them right into the bale rings. We got 3 of them up here, and typically I don't put anything in here unless the ground's soft, but these bales were too loose to unroll. And we got the boys club over here in the annex. The boys are going to go in with the girls here in about 2 weeks. About the first, second week of December, probably December 7th to 10th, somewhere in there. They're not real happy with me. They want to be in there now. This big boy, he likes to give us a little headbutt once in a while, but he's a good boy. I do like to give him a little head rub too. Hello there, bud. How you doing? And there's the one standing is a yearling, and those two, one on the right is a yearling, the other one there laying down in the back is a 2-year-old, and then there's our Billy. So this little pad is handy. We just had this built this summer, and it just gives us a nice isolation pad if we need to move stock around. Like this guy, he's not real happy. He's in there. He'd much rather be in with the gals, but that's life in the big city. So yeah, this is kind of our dry, I guess, what do they call it, sacrifice lot. Instead of it being in grass, we've got it in concrete. It was a manure storage facility for winter grazing and backgrounding cattle, but we don't use it that way. We only put hay in those rings typically if the ground's soft. Otherwise, we're rolling out hay. And Pat just set up a mini reel, kind of blocked the stock from these little pads off here to the left. And then we got our hay in here. We got about 200 round bales, combination of grass hay and some mixed hay. We like to only fill it that far. That way we got a shelter for the stock to get in out of the rain. If we have like a freezing rain, the snow's not too big of a deal, but it is nice to get them out of the freezing rain. So what we're going to do here is we built a lane behind that shed, and there's a gate down there at the bottom. We're going to bring them up behind that shed right through here. They'll probably stop in here and kind of reacclimate and take a peek at that hay. We got their drinkers over there, and then we'll run them out that lane up to where Pat is with the Ranger, and we got that first paddy set up for them. Got our mineral feeder up there. You can barely see it. There it is. So there's our mineral feeder. And then we have that hay wagon, and that's doing 2 or 3 things. One, I've got a sheep mineral feeder, or a protein tub rather, under that wagon, so that the cattle can't get to it. That's a low copper protein tub, and also gives them a little shelter if they want to get under there. We'll probably have about almost the initial group of ewes will be the ones that we're going to breed, and then we're going to have our feeders down in another barn. And our drinkers, we're having a problem with a couple of the sheep were jumping through here and the goats, so we built that cage around our drinker, and that really makes it nice. They can't get through because we're probably going to have our rams in this. It's about a one acre pen. It's woven wire with a hot wire around it, and then the boys will have a little bit of shelter under that hay wagon, and of course their own water and mineral. And they're ready to move. They kind of don't like the confinement when they can see all those ewes right down over the hill. So yeah, we're getting ready for a move this morning. Sunday morning, kind of the third week of November. We're getting ready for Thanksgiving next week. And yeah, Bob and Pat at Moonlight Meadows, and we're signing out. Got some really nice hay this year. We got lucky because the weather so wet this this spring and early summer, and then it dried up. A lot of guys didn't get all their hay made, but yeah, we got some nice hay here. Right around 200 bales in this barn. And we'll be bringing in more and saving this until later in the winter. All right, signing out.